Sergeant Kulik, United States Air Force, dog tag number 503487. It brings a strange gladness to my heart to come home on my first furlough. It is 2 years since I left my tribe for the service. I hope my people are still happy as I left them. There it is, Little Diomedes, where I was born, where I learned to hunt. And there, only 3 miles west in Bering Strait, lies Big Diomede Island, Siberia. Again, those strange lights. I must report to Major Bennett the exact direction they come from. Only 5 days ago, his plane arrived from Washington at our base, the Air Rescue Base on the Arctic Circle.
Stone to Eric. Come in.
Here they are. Eric reading Lieutenant Stone. Come in.
Stone to Eric. Standing by for landing instructions. Come in.
Come in on strip number 2, Lieutenant. We're holding number 1 open for an overdue flight. Over.
Okay. Stand by. We're coming in on strip 2. Stone over and out.
Something big cooking, huh, Sarge?
Must be if they're sending a hotshot major all the way up here from Washington.
I'll bet you a case of beer it's all because of those lights over Siberia.
So I'll lose a case of beer. Wasn't there Aurora Borealis?
Why, those lights have got the Eskimos scared half to death. I don't like it much myself.
Relax. They already sent a report on those mystery lights to the Pentagon by special courier.
You don't say.
I do say. Here they come now. See you later.
Major Bennett, Captain McLaughlin.
Hello, Major.
Captain, if you're through with me, sir, I'll get somebody to fix the Major's quarters.
Thank you very much.
You made fast time, Major.
Yeah, I thought it was cold in Washington, but... Oh. That was quite a report your section turned in. Oh, these are the orders assigning your section to me for special duty until we run this thing down.
Our unit's pretty small, but we'll cooperate all we can.
You've done a good job so far, but there's a much bigger one coming up. I doubt if there's over a half a dozen people who know how tremendously important this thing really is.
Then, they have an idea what's behind those lights?
We believe we know. Our friends over the border are experimenting with a new weapon.
Atomic?
No, we don't think so, but pretty frightful. I'll tell you about that later.
The file you wanted, Major.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Any report from Lieutenant Johnson's flight?
Not yet, Captain.
So let me know as soon as they contact you.
Yes, sir.
This says there are 3 identical reports on the lights.
Yes, sir. From 3 Eskimo tribes. We've been careful to keep all flights out of the 3-mile zone, which, as you know, extends to about here, between the Alaskan and the Siberian borders.
When did you get the first report?
2 weeks ago. The Tigara tribe here turned it in. Then the King Ink Mule reported the same thing.
And the third one?
Little Diomedes. The approximate source of the lights come from this spot, near Big Diomedes.
Across the border.
Yeah. How far along does intelligence think they are?
With the weapon? Near perfection stage, if we can believe those lights.
I used to be on the radio.
You don't say.
I do say.
What'd you do?
Oh, I was once a bass fiddle. was also a slide trombone.
Calling Eric.
Hold it.
Calling Eric.
Calling Eric. Calling Eric. Louise flight.
Go ahead, Louise Flight.
I bet you were worried about me, huh?
Is that Lieutenant Johnson?
That's right. Your Arctic good humor man, in person. I want to talk to Johnson.
Captain McLaughlin wants to talk to you, Lieutenant. Here he is.
Say, Phil,
Huh?
there's that black plane again.
Well. Yeah. Wonder what the devil they're up to. You got me. Go ahead, Mac. We've got an important special assignment.
Phil, I want you to get here as quick as you can.
Roger. We just saw that black plane again. On our side?
Yeah. Third time in 3 days.
Did it tip its wings again? Yeah, could have been a headwind, but I don't think so. Pilots have been spotting that same plane just about every day.
What markings?
No marking. But we're sure it's from the other side.
I'd like to talk to Johnson about that plane as soon as he lands.
Better come right in, Phil.
Roger.
Uh-oh. We just spotted a tribe of Eskimos stranded on an ice floe. They seem to be in distress. How does the ice look? Well, I think I can put the plane down, but we're so close to the 3-mile line, I can smell Uncle Joe's borscht. Get a load of that bear.
Yow. A monster.
Johnson?
What's your chart location? Code map W44, close to Little Diomede.
I think we're on our side, Mac, but just by a whisker.
They're in this area, Captain. All clear.
All right, Phil. You're clear, but not by much. Go ahead with your rescue work, but be careful when you set the plane down.
We need it.
He says he needs the plane.
Yeah, he needs the plane.
Roger. Johnson, over and out. This is going to be rough.
It's gonna be rough, he says.
Hope we don't tangle with that bear.
Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Have the base alert the rescue personnel. Johnson should bring in the Eskimos at about 1600.
Yes, sir.
Let me know the minute Johnson's airborne.
Yes, sir.
Boy, I'll be glad to get home. I'm hungry.
Always thinking about food.
What else do you want me to think about?
Wait till we get back to the base and I'll tell you.
Johnson's approaching the runway, sir.
Bruce, take him to the dispensary.
Oh, man. That female lieutenant's not going for that leg gag again.
No?
No. Let's see about that. Oh.
He's shot. Bad hurt. Inyo nga, niksok. Immutes di maktukt.
What's he saying, Sergeant?
He's a hunting party close to 3-mile limit. They shot at them from other side. They captured one, but rest escaped over ice.
Another Eskimo captured. Take them to the dispensary.
Yes, sir. Malinga,
Nurse, let me know when he's able to talk.
Yes, sir.
They've been grabbing our Eskimo hunters for months. The American Eskimo doesn't dare cross the straits to the Siberia side. I'd like to do something about it, but...
Maybe you will. I have a feeling it's all tied in with our present assignment.
Major, Captain, Major Bennett, Lieutenant Johnson. Major?
That was a fine job you did picking up those people, Lieutenant.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, but what was the idea of picking up those deer? Well, I'll tell you, sir, I wasn't going to. Then one of them looked me in the eye, and I just couldn't resist him. That black plane I told you about, Captain. After thinking about it, I'm sure it was tipping its wings at me. But why would a plane from the other side be tipping its wings at me?
Maybe you have some friends on the other side.
Well, I had an uncle once I never was quite sure of. We're having a meeting of the section in my office after mess. Fix up that report on the plane and bring it with you. Yes, sir.
Now, by the way, what do you have for dinner up here?
Oh, we sometimes have whale steak, sometimes blubber.
Oh, no.
I'll deliver it for you, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Hey, baby. Wait for your patient, baby.
Lieutenant, to you.
Okay, so you're still out, right? Look, you got any good suggestions?
For keeping your feet warm? You know, I've been telling you what to do ever since I've been in Alaska. Your feet really hurt?
Boy, they feel like I've just plowed 50 acres of cotton.
Did you ever try a hot water bottle, as I told you before?
Yeah, but that didn't work.
Why?
I just couldn't seem to get my feet in the neck of the bottle. Okay, so they really do hurt.
All right, come on. I'll fix them just once more. You know what you really need is a leave.
Yeah, I've put in for one.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The center of activity seems to be right about here. And the main base can't be very far away. So that's the job we have ahead of us, gentlemen. I can't exaggerate the importance of this project.
What do you make of that black plane, Major?
It seems pretty obvious. It's signaling someone on this side of the line.
Yeah, that's what we figured, too. There are lots of Siberian Eskimos in this area. We know they're sent over to collect information.
Lieutenant Johnson.
Yes, sir.
You're going to make your regular milk run every day. But it's your special assignment to stick on the tail of that black plane and watch every move it makes. We know it's not a military plane, so let them hang around. We've got to find out what they're up to.
Yes, sir.
You'll also keep contact with our special observers on the ground.
Right, sir.
Sergeant Coops.
Yes, sir.
We're ready for the 3 scouts.
These 3 Eskimos are from the far northern tribes, the ones I told you about, the closest to the Siberian border.
Good.
Corporal Savik is one of the Tigra tribe. Corporal Shulik of the King Ekmu. Sergeant Kuvik is from Little Diomede.
Men, I'm sending you on a highly secret and important assignment. You're going home to your tribes. Your mission is to collect every bit of information you can. As far as your families are concerned, you're on furlough. Don't discuss anything about the Army. Now, here are your orders and your instructions. What to look for and how to report it. Read them very carefully. And if there are any questions, see me in the morning before you leave. Now, can you recognize members of tribes from the other side?
Yes, sir. We can tell them by their dialects, and we can even tell them by the way they walk.
Good. Question members of tribes you meet on the way home. Find out if they've seen any alien Eskimos. If so, bring them back here. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
That's all.
Enjoy your equipment. I'll see you before you leave in the morning. Thanks.
That's all, gentlemen. Thank you. Whenever there's a tough detail, Louise Flight always gets it.
Looks like we drew the brass ring, all right.
It's going to be tough on everybody, Phil.
Yeah.
This is really a big one.
Hello, Sergeant. What's the mail due? What's the matter? Your foot again?
Yeah.
You know, he makes a very convincing casualty.
I can't stand suffering myself. If you'd like to share a piece of cake with me, I just got a box from home.
Yeah, you just made a deal.
Wait a minute.
If your foot really hurts, you better come over to the dispensary and let me take care of it.
No, that's too much trouble. Just, stay here and talk to me for a little bit. I think it might get better.
They should pass a regulation. Second lieutenants will not be ordered north of the Arctic Circle without their mothers.
Yeah, I guess so. That's probably why they're approving my request for leave.
They are? How soon?
Next month.
Oh. I have 5 months more before my furlough. It's a long time.
Up here in the Arctic, that's almost one night. You know, seeing as I'm leaving so soon and all, I've been wanting to ask you a question.
Yes?
It's kind of personal.
Well, go ahead.
Well, then, I've been wondering what it would be like to kiss a first lieutenant.
You'll never find out. Unless you try, will you?
Never mind. This time it's coming from our side, here in Alaska. Those boys on the Siberia side aren't the only ones with new weapons. Uncle Sam has a few himself. Rockets and atomic missiles that'll do tricks they never heard of. They're firing them to train the crews. That's all. Go to your quarters.
You still afraid?
Not now.
Now that that's over, let's go dancing.
Where?
Waldorf Astoria?
You don't say.
I do say.
Morning, man.
Good morning.
Corporal Schulich goes alone. We should hear from him within a week. Sergeant Kuvik and Corporal Savick travel together.
You men must report back within 2 weeks. That's all the time we have.
Our planes will be flying over your areas. You know their schedules and their routes, and you have your flags and signal flares.
Yes, sir.
If you need any help, contact any of our intelligence units. They'll get a message to us.
I guess that's all. Good luck.
Darling! This is where I leave you.
You have more orders?
I'm going on to Little Diomedes. You go to your tribe. Then circle back and meet me on Little Diomedes in 10 days. Your trip is long, so you take the sled. Piyakonanak?
Riga.
Good. The children are always happy. But I see the pain of hunger in the faces of my people. A long time since they have seen me. They all want to hear about my journey. I can only tell them that my stay here will be short. But this talking is too long. I want to see my Alak. But first, I must greet Nanum, the chief of my people.
Tribe welcome Army's son home.
Thank you, Chief Nana.
Welcome. Tuglu here much about Kuvuk, Army man. Happy to meet.
Tuglu, relative our people.
From Big Diomedes, Siberia side.
How is one from other side allowed to visit here?
Not visit here. Tuglu run away. Live here now.
Tuglu lucky to get away alive.
Kuvuk, home from Army long time?
On furlough to visit my people, not to talk about Army.
Kuvak.
From Army PX.
Allah thank Kuvak and Army PX.
Kuvak home only little while. Want Alak be wife. Uigisuk pinga.
X14. Base spread to X14. Come in.
X14 to base spread. Report.
Code 419. Nothing to report on the escaped American Eskimo.
No message from our Eskimo agents?
The We've made no contact with any of them.
You make one more circle inland.
They're 8 miles over the international line now, Major. With all these American planes about.
Maybe you better return to base.
Base spread. Out.
The Major seemed nervous.
You'd be nervous, too, if you had Commissar Bolgin breathing down your neck.
Then you heard nothing of the escaped American Eskimo from our observers?
Nothing, Comrade Commissar.
We have many of our Eskimo workers in the Diomedes area. They all have their orders. Tomorrow's flights may get news.
Perhaps. That's all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I return to High Command headquarters in the morning for new orders. You will arrange transportation.
Certainly.
When I return, I expect my orders to have been carried out and everything prepared for the final test of the new weapon.
I was right. I see now the trouble with my tribe. The pangs of hunger begin to twist in their bellies. The food is very low. No meat, no oil. The dogs fight for scraps. Only one mouthful for each child each day. Today, the chief has called a hunters' council.
God send Kuvak home. Tribe in trouble. No food.
Why no hunters go out?
Hunters go. None come back, but Tugluf. Big guns on Siberia side. Scare away game. Break up ice.
Plenty game. Big Diomedes.
But big Diomedes on Siberia side.
Kuvak lead hunters. Man needs to think. Give answer later.
The stranger from Big Diomedes knows much. If I stay here, I can make him talk. If I take him with me on the hunt, I know I will not come back. It is hard to judge. From you, O God of the hunt, I seek the answer. Kuvak decide.
God to show Kuvak that he will save people.
Kuvak lead hunters.
When leave?
Douglas stay here. We leave when hunters are ready. If Kuvak gone 5 days, I'll lock you signal. Tell plane Kuvak lost. Can you see?
Danger on trip. Kuvak, be careful.
Hide thee. Tell nobody. For 2 days now, we have hunted in our own waters and found nothing. No whale, no seal. We have come to Siberian waters. men who hunt in this evil sea do not come back. But we cannot return without food.
The Air Force and freeze to death.
It's only 15 below.
One of our men. He's going to signal us. Get the base. Colonel Zubov. Message from one of our OS men, Colonel.
Take this down.
Location, book 3, 41N. Code X9R4WY.
That's our code. Get it quick.
Right. 2D4X79. Repeat. Code X9R2WY. 2D4X79.
Another hunting party with an army man. Good. We'll be prepared for him with open arms.
Just sighted American plane. Signing off. We'll report later.
Screaming back to Mama like they always do. I'd sure like to give them a little chase.
Get me base headquarters. Boy, this is one time Uncle Joe's boys weren't on the ball.
Louise Flight to Eric.
Louise Flight to Eric. Come in. Go ahead, Louise Flight.
Okay, Phil.
There's a little memo to buck under the major. Post haste. On the double. Pronto.
American hunting party coming close to our side. Army men amongst them. We got their code this time.
You know, it could be Sergeant Kubik. He's in that area. But what's he doing with a hunting party?
I don't know. Mac, we'd better keep flights around Little Diomedes for the next 24 hours. Keep them so worried they won't dare touch that group.
I'll get Kennedy, Bonnell, and Addie to stand by.
have lost him.
J4 party reporting.
J4 party reporting in, Colonel.
Go ahead, J4.
The hunting party is coming this way. We're ready for them.
Over there, Beluga's flight whale! She saw the limit to
spotted the hunting party.
This is Major Bennett. If they're on the Siberian side, signal them to get out of there.
Roger.
Unusual air activity overhead, Colonel.
Another group of planes concentrated in the J4 area. These are not routine American flights. They've been in the area too long.
Tell them the hunting party's back into our territory now.
Hunting party, all clear.
Walrus! غطى المحرورات
Tribal law demands that we take the first taste of the kill to give us strength and spirit as hunters. We have not failed. We lost the whale, but now we have much meat. I give thanks for good hunting. What great happiness to return with our sleds heavy with food. A day to remember. It is a long time since I have known this gladness in the heart. How the tribe will rejoice with us. Even the wind shouts a welcome. Today there will be great feasting. Siku? You second? Nixeyak, a baby seal. He will give him many happy hours. Many, many days since there has been such a great feast. We have plenty for young and old alike. There is walrus steak, roast walrus, baked walrus, fried walrus, boiled walrus. The food of your own hunting has the best taste. Better than army chow. A day of feasting is a good day for a wedding. It is a happy sign. Each woman must prepare a share of the wedding clothes for the new bride. The hides must be chewed until they are soft from mucklucks and parkas. With the help of my friends, it will not take long to build a new igloo for my bride for our honeymoon. I will make it strong and warm against the wind. It will be our first home together. Adorachi! The ceremonial dance. Is captured in the old custom by the young men of the tribe, like they say in the army, wolves. Now I must find my bride and rescue her. They toss her to the heavens. The higher she goes, the greater will be her happiness. It is time for the ritual of our ancestors. We must first pass through the valley of the love spirit. It enters the hearts of all. Now we go to the chief and the mother. In our ancient law, the wedding pants are given to the bride. She offers me this promise of my authority.
Higanin.
Higanin.
Koyana. Koyana. Nulara. Nulara. Now Alak is my wife.
Tribe very happy today.
Alak happy?
First Sergeant Kovac.
Savik, who is this?
American Eskimo. From my tribe. Escaped from Big Diomedes. Has information, but hurt bad.
Good work, Savik. Take man inside. We talk later. I must go back to Army in morning, Chief Nanu. Want you and people come with me. Tribe safer on mainland. There is evil power in this wind that comes tonight from Siberia. It is a bad omen. I must be watchful. I must be watchful.
Nobody escapes Siberia side. Know too much. Must die.
Try to kill injured man.
Why?
Juggler works with people on other side.
Now chiefs see many things. My hunters never come back.
Juggler, my prisoner, will go back to army with us when sun come up. Everyone must help. The elders and even the children. Many things to think of. Sleds to hitch up. Boats for crossing open waters. This is a big move. Ever known. I have started my people on a cruel journey. The burden of their safe crossing is heavy for me to bear, for I know better than any the treachery of this frozen sea. The dogs are the first to suffer from the cruel ice. Like jagged knives under their feet, it rips and tears at their frozen paws. I will check on my present. Mona, you begin. Nakovic. Once again, we are on our way. No time to stop here or anywhere. We must reach the mainland in safety. If only the weather will hold. Even now the wind is warmer. My fears are right. Open water means the ice is thawing. We made it, but not all of us. Many sleds are missing, many dogs.
Saved my life.
Kruvak happy.
People all tired. Go on no more.
Stay here tonight. Rest. Go on tomorrow. Uwane. Anatabak, Ubani Sinik Kisidigut, Ublakon in Yaktoyopsa, or Lalhitut. It has been a day of great suffering. I pray for new strength and spirit to carry us through.
The weapon has already been installed in the plane. This is the heart of it, the electronic trigger mechanism. The weapon itself is comparatively small. It can be carried in the lightest plane, small enough to be launched from a submarine. And it can also prove ideal for sabotage. The exact effects of the weapon are still speculated. The High Command felt it could better evaluate results by studying the effects of the explosion on film. Major Elia?
Yes, sir.
An amphibious plane will accompany you to make this pictorial record. The prescribed spot to drop this weapon has been deliberately chosen, well within our own borders, so as to avoid any international complications. If there are no questions, proceed.
It is hard to begin again, but we must, and we do. From dawn to sunset, we keep moving. I am glad that in my land the daylight is long.
Base spread on XMH flight, plane 1 to X14. Go ahead. Base spread, complying with XMH orders. Standing by.
Plane number 1 on prescribed course.
XMH plane number 2, ready.
Plane number 2 on prescribed course. Comply with phase 3 XMH orders. Stand by your photographic equipment. Start your climb in 3 minutes.
You're acting strange, Alex.
Contact plane 1. We're 15 minutes from target now.
XMH plane 1.
Base spread to X14. Come in.
Comply with phase 3 XMH orders.
Base spread, complying with XMH orders. Phase 3. If you're not feeling well, I'd better take over the controls.
I'm all right.
Better start climbing. I don't want anything to go wrong. This experiment will mean a promotion to me. Maybe a political one.
A promotion, even a political one, won't do a dead man any good.
Dead man? What do you mean?
You're smart, Elia. Haven't you seen through this plan? We release this weapon. The heat will burn us to a cinder. We're guinea pigs. This is a suicide mission.
You're not talking sense. Let me have the controls.
Don't move, Elia. You're going to listen to what I've got to say. I saw through this plan when I read our orders. Look at the facts. Another plane assigned to photograph the explosion. We could have done it. And there are no military observers from the High Command. Why?
Even if you were right, and you're not, we'd at least be dying for the cause.
That's not enough for me.
Never get away with it, Alex.
No? I already have. Look.
It's pointing east.
XMH2 to X14. Something's wrong. XMH2 to X14. Something's wrong.
Go ahead.
Base spread plane not on prescribed course. They're flying due east now.
Get base spread.
X14 calling base spread. X14 calling base spread. X14 calling base spread. Come in. X14 to base spread. Report.
You better answer them, Alex.
I've heard that voice for the last time.
Radio's dead.
Get plane 2 immediately.
X14 to XMH2. X14 to XMH2.
XMH2. Go ahead, X14.
This is Commissar Volgan.
Don't let plane 1 out of your sight.
And let us know what's happened.
Yes, Commissar.
They're gaining on you. You'll never get away with it, Alex.
I can't control it. We're going to crash! Radio's dead.
That crash was no accident, Edie. I mind the base, too. They taught me to do everything thoroughly. They won't liquidate any more people.
What are you going to do?
We're over American territory now. I'm going to land at the first American airfield I find.
You're insane.
Why? Because I'm fed up with barbed wire and starvation, liquidations, inhumanity, all for the cause. They killed my family for believing in God.
You think the Americans are better?
I was in Berlin during the occupation. I got to know some Americans.
The High Command made a mistake. The cooperation policy was wrong. I see that.
Yeah. You accuse the High Command of making a mistake? I'll report you.
Talked to the Eskimo scout who returned, but he didn't see anything at all.
And no word from the other two?
Johnson reporting as ordered, sir.
We're sending you and Riggs to Little Diomede to pick up Sergeant Kubik. When you reach the area, circle, wait for his signal, radio back. Take off as soon as you can.
Yes, sir.
Mile after mile, slow but sure, we are winning our struggle. My people are doing well. No stragglers. all of them helping each other.
Just spotted a tribe of Eskimos, Major.
Johnson found Sergeant Kubek or Savick. Have Lieutenant Kennedy stand by. Yes, sir. Now listen, Johnson. It's important to pick those people up. How does the ice look?
Looks like a melted Eskimo pie.
Johnson, give me your position.
Code map TW552.
Got it. Now keep circling the area the Eskimos are in. We're sending Kennedy and the helicopters.
We'll circle the area and keep an eye on them. That's all.
Forget this trail of ice and snow stained red with the blood of my brothers.
Well, gentlemen, we finally have it. This is it. Now, no doubt this weapon was designed to be a heat bomb. It's small, but highly devastating. The key to the entire weapon is this electronic firing pin. I've got to take off my hat to this Eskimo sergeant. He carried out his special assignment with skill and bravery. He's being promoted to technical sergeant, and I personally am recommending him for the Bronze Star. Congratulations.
Thank you, General.
Lieutenant Johnson.
Yes, sir.
I want to commend Lieutenant Johnson for their ingenuity and bravery in saving the tribe. Let me say you've done an excellent job.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
I was proud to hear the General's words. I was proud to feel I am part of the American Eskimo people who stand guard like human radar at this frozen gateway of danger. And should we ever give warning, we know our brothers in the air are ready to answer.